been in this parking spot for a week?
That's what somebody called and said.
You got to get some credibility off. You got to get, do a little credibility evaluation of your caller. That is quite the story.
Not been here that long?
It's not true.
Some crazy person just calling and saying, hey, he's been there a week. Or if it's like, somebody with some credibility calls and says it's been there for a week, who is this person? You say everybody's equally credible?
Well, I must have got a reason not to believe you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We have to prove that we're not credible. Okay.
This moment captures the tension as the man challenges the officer about the credibility of the caller who reported his parked vehicle. The conversation shifts from a routine check to a deeper debate about how police assess information, raising questions about fairness and transparency. Without a clear identity of the caller or proof of wrongdoing, the situation exposes how easily suspicion can be created by anonymous reports. What do you think matters more here, the behavior observed or the credibility of the person making the call? Follow ID Refusal rights for more breakdowns, and thank you to the original channel for documenting this interaction.
Expected, I'm sure.
Yeah, this guy's really checked. Oh, he only looked a little bit. Oh, he's coming around. Is he going to stop over here?
Maybe not. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just let us know when the sprinklers are going to come.
Yeah, he's stopping over.
Or
Great.
tell us where we can get a home-cooked meal.
Yeah, I'm not too aware of.
It's okay. Careful. They need water.
It always makes me nervous when I get this.
Well, sure. Well, you've been in situations
Just
where,
sitting at a park and then you get
right.
little
Especially
stuff
when
over.
neighbors come over, bring you food, bring you water.
Yeah, one will bring stuff over, and
And the
another
other
will.
will call you in.
Yeah.
Now we're just passing through. Now with you, see, he's probably running your plates and doing that kind of thing, which is kind of ridiculous for just sitting here. But with me, he'll have to engage, and that's okay.
Guess. There's another one. Oh, he's waiting for backup.
For real.
The patrol car circles the area slowly, a behavior that immediately raises concerns about reasonable suspicion under the Fourth Amendment. The officer's silent observation suggests a possible pre-stop assessment, yet there is no visible crime, no probable cause, and no behavior that meets the legal threshold described in Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1, 1968. The individuals sitting in the park note that the officer might be running the license plate, which is permissible, but repeated passes without clear justification create tension and uncertainty. Since the video provides no officer name and no videographer name, the analysis focuses solely on conduct. Without an articulated crime, the public retains full First Amendment rights to observe, record, and remain in a public space without detention.
Maybe I'll have a place to sleep tonight. Oh, I'll ask them about a shelter. Maybe they'll tell me where a shelter is. That would be lovely. Yeah, I'm definitely not camping for the night. I'm just enjoying the sunshine. But it was nice having the library there,
Yeah, I think it's closed. Not getting pretty close to closing now.
Yeah, I think it said on the door, like they shut the doors at 4:30 or whatever.
And then I got the whole weekend to just sit around, I guess.
Well, that's where it's the perfect time. You scoot on over to Bismarck, and I'm going to head out of town for sure. Because, this cold weather, I mean, you hear the number, but until you feel the number in your bones or something like that, it just ain't the same.
Yeah, my snow pants really made a big deal. It made a big difference with the cold. I never really wore.
Well, she had given me some of the liners, like where you wear for the leggings at the gym. So that makes a big difference.
Oh,
where it won't
yeah.
cut through. So I've got a couple pairs of those. Hi, how are you?
I'm really good. Someone just called in a suspicious vehicle. Should have been here about a week ago.
What's the description?
The silver hatchback.
It's been in this parking spot for a week?
That's what somebody called and said.
You got to get some credibility off. You got to get, do a little credibility evaluation of your caller. That is quite the story.
Not been here that long?
The officer approaches calmly and explains that a caller reported a suspicious vehicle, claiming it had been parked for a full week. The man immediately challenges the credibility of that allegation, highlighting that he has not been camping, is simply passing through, and has lawful presence in a public space. Under the Fourth Amendment, an anonymous claim without observable wrongdoing does not establish reasonable suspicion, and Supreme Court precedent, Florida v. J.L., 529 U.S. 266, confirms that unverified tips cannot justify investigative detention. Since the video provides no officer name and no videographer name, the focus remains on conduct. The citizen exercises his First Amendment right to question police authority while maintaining full legal protection until any articulable crime is identified.
No, it has not.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have credibility with me. That's for sure. Saying that. Who are they? I mean,
I didn't talk to them.
They called dispatch. It's
Well, the one neighbor just a little bit ago came out and brought us water, oranges, and cheese. So I guess maybe some are more suspicious than others. Who knows?
What if the mayor called and said that? What would you think of the mayor?
If the mayor called?
Yeah, and said that the car was there for a week. You gotta wonder, like, who is the person?
Right. Who would say something that's not true?
Some crazy person just calling and saying, hey, he's been there a week. Or if it's like, somebody with some credibility calls and says it's been there for a week, who is this person?
Okay. Well, we might be going a little deeper than I think we need to.
Well, no, I think it's relevant. I think
there was a car here for a while.
Yeah, I think it's relevant though, because they're putting a spotlight on the car, and what's going on around the car.
Yeah,
but
I was just enjoying the sun. I'm just passing through. I'm from Louisiana.
Okay.
So, I just travel and.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little too cold up here for me now, though.
Like what was the description about the suspicious? Just the look or the activity, or what?
They said the car was been parked here for about.
And that was it. That's the end of the.
They wanted us to check on.
Yeah, that's just the end of the description of the suspicion. So you guys just checking that out. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's my car.
Okay.
And I've parked there every so often, but I mean not a full week in a row. I mean I wasn't here yesterday.
It's not illegal if you do. So.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So the only reason I'm here is I'm sure you saw us pull up, so I wanted to come explain to you why we were here.
Oh, sure. Because
instead of us pulling up and just leaving.
Yeah, it does.
I figured I'd tell you why we were here. So.
Right. I'm an advocate for adults with autism, and then sometimes it can trigger some people when they see it. But I'm a former 911 dispatcher, so I understand.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy the sun. I just want to let you know why we showed up.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
What's your name?
And you guys don't call these callers back, I'm sure, to let them know that you checked up. They have to call back later.
That would be nice.
They call back later themselves to maybe ask what you found out, I suppose.
Because
they do, or we sometimes call back if they request it.
Because it wouldn't be like.
We wouldn't want anybody to worry.
It wouldn't be parks managers or anything, guys that. City workers that called you guys and reported this.
No, I think they would have told me if it was
they would have told you if it was the mayor or if it was city parks. Somebody who's has a little bit more credibility, putting their name on the line.
Well, I don't know if it makes anybody less credible. But
you say everybody's equally credible.
Well, unless I got a reason not to believe you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We have to prove that we're not credible. Okay.
I give you the benefit.
The debate intensifies as the man challenges the credibility of the anonymous caller, highlighting that such tips cannot establish reasonable suspicion under the Fourth Amendment. His argument mirrors Supreme Court precedent in Florida v. J.L. 529 U.S. 266, which rejects unverified claims as grounds for police action. The officer acknowledges that callers vary in reliability, yet continues checking only because the report was made. The man asserts his lawful public presence, explains he has not stayed for a week, and emphasizes that parking periodically is not illegal. With no officer name or videographer name provided, the evaluation focuses solely on conduct. Without articulable facts linking the parked car to criminal activity, the interaction remains a voluntary encounter protected by First Amendment rights.
Yeah, something. You have the
That's
story.
appreciated.
Yeah, have the story straight. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not here a week. I'm not sleeping here overnight or anything.
Oh no,
It's-
they got sprinklers. Good grief, no! I'd be a
Is it-
popsicle come
It's
morning.
just a visit, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, we
it's
were
not
up at the library, and he was telling me about the little park here. I said, "Oh, that's great. I've been on a bus for a couple of days because I walked from Louisiana to Oklahoma, and somebody wanted to, give me a
Going
bus
the wrong
ticket
way
the
for the
rest
winter.
of the
It's
way."
supposed to be
Yeah.
south,
I know, but
not north.
yeah, this is a friend I'd never met yet.
Okay.
So it was one of
Yeah.
those things. The mom and me wanted to come up here and,
Okay.
say hi to him, make sure he's okay, and
Well,
yeah.
Well, good.
okay.
All right. You guys have a good day.
Okay, you
You
too.
too. Take care.
Yeah, that's like an issue I find interesting, and
Right, with
I wish to discuss it better.
Right, somebody called. At
Yeah.
least in Chicago, they told us an alderman saw you sleeping on a
See what's frustrating.
storefront.
What's frustrating with my ability to refer to what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
It's on my phone, and I can't just pull it up because I'm
Right,
recording.
Right.
I need
right.
something else that I can actually pull this information up, because I actually have, like, somebody in comments talked about like the credibility of the callers, and I
Sure.
think I have a little bit more information. In fact,
This interaction highlights why understanding ID refusal principles and constitutional protections is essential. The officer's conduct remains generally professional, earning a B, while the citizen demonstrates awareness of his rights and clear communication, earning an A. The legal standards discussed confirm that anonymous tips cannot override Fourth Amendment limits, and lawful public presence requires no ID. Anyone in a similar situation should stay calm, ask clarifying questions, and rely on ID refusal knowledge to ensure their rights remain intact. For deeper breakdowns, follow ID refusal rights and support the original channel for documenting encounters that help the public learn and stay informed.